The end is near, my friends. We've found Vauthrey's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains. Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your own heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless conflict. Had you only entrusted your fate to me, there would have been peace for all. You could have lived in bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you consider yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the ends might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I'd hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us, that we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say, and yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long alone as you survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vauthrey. The people are not going to submit to your will. For each, we have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something they would cherish and die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they've spoken. No matter how hard you try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield. And thank ye, HFXIV for the prime sub. I greatly appreciate it.
Silence! Not another word. You presume to lecture me? Insolent worms! You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, I will expunge you like the filth you are. Your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Sin Eater both, chosen to rule over creation by the virtue of my existence. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vauthrey. We will hold the Eaters here. Come, let us finish this.
Are you so determined to die? One last chance, villains. Bow down and acknowledge your king, your god. Ah!
All right, chat.
Chumps up, let's do this! Leroy Jenkins! To me, my servants, feast upon these villains and their foul, scrotums. It burns! It burns! I'm working here! Kaioken! The light surges within me! Oh, such bliss! I see. This is the passion of my ascension. Very well. I shall embrace this trial.
And thank you, Adrixau, for the 2-man Saru.
Your reckoning comes. And so am I. I'm coming in my pants right now.
Sorry.
I shall excise the sin of your existence. Come no! Jet Bazooka! But I am all powerful.
Alright. Good work, everyone. Good fucking work. Good fucking work, boys. Good fucking work. With your powers, you could have done so much good. Well, looks like we missed it all again.
We've secured an escape route. Do what you must. Sorry, I had a hiccup. There lieth the last of the light.
Bonjour, Sebbywebz. A dramatic transformation. The result of the Sin Eater within emerging to claim dominance, I assume. Is that Vauthrey? I see. It's finally over then. Now, night will return to all of Northrend, bringing salvation to both our two worlds. Upon speaking with Ryan, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Why? Why am I cast down when it's you who are the villains? Father told me, I am hope. I am righteousness. That I am a god. That's why I was born as man and sin eater, both. I kept the people safe. They respected me, worshipped me. How can this be? I should be the one looking down on you! Help me, damn you! I am your god!
Yosh!
Look, the sky.
"12 for Fend. He cannot contain the light. He is beginning to turn. Urianja, if you have something up your sleeve, now is the time." It's changing back.
The combined power of every Light Warden. This is too terrible a burden for one soul to bear. And so I shall relieve you of it.
Hexarch, what are you doing?
I will channel the profusion of the power of the Crystal Tower. I shall use it to travel to other worlds. As I have dreamed of doing ever since I first learned of their existence. Who would choose to remain here in this dying realm when they might go somewhere else and begin anew? Not I. And thus I did use you.
No, I don't believe you. It doesn't make sense.
Damn you! We won't let you do with him as you please.
Do not interfere! Please, I beseech you all, let him go.
You knew of this, Urianger. Tis all a fiction. Such vaguely defined acts of teleportation, they stand no chance of success. The Exarch will never live to see another world, as he knows only too well.
Then, what does he mean to do?
He means to take the light with him into the rift, where he will die. From the beginning, he intended to sacrifice himself to save our friend and Northrant.
At journey's end, an opportunistic thief makes off with the hero's prize. A paltry way to end a chapter, I concede. Yet your tale will continue. My role in it will be scarcely remembered. Worry not. Whatever should become of me, I will be happy and free, safe in the knowledge that I played my part.
It's fucking Graha. Get fucked. Oh my god. Fuck me. Wow. And that's why you have to do the Crystal Tower to complete a Realm Reborn. Right. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Huh.
Graha! Yosh! Thank you for fighting for this world, for believing. Farewell, my friend, my inspiration. Nani! Only those who possess the royal eye of the elegant imperial line are capable of controlling the Crystal Tower. Such individuals do not exist in the First. Therefore, in all likelihood, the Exarch arrived here with the tower. This much I had surmised, yet I could not discern his grand scheme. To think that he went through all this trouble for the sake of a single hero. It's almost admirable in its absurdity. Alas, it is not your grand scheme that will succeed, but ours. You bastard! Stay put! Your friend is still alive, but whether he remains so depends on you. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I placed my faith in you, let myself believe that you could contain the light. But look at you now, halfway to becoming a monster. You are unworthy of my patronage. Como no! I am an Ashian. My heart's sole desire is to usher in the Great Rejoining. 100 years ago, I entrusted my comrade, Logriff, with the task of increasing light's sway over this world. This we sought to do by manipulating heroes. When that failed to achieve the desired result, I created Vauthrey. But thanks to your meddling, that too has ended in failure.
What was your true purpose in approaching us?
By your 12, boy, have I not told you before that everything I said was the truth? You were specimens by which I might gauge man's potential as it stands. I genuinely had an interest in you. I genuinely considered taking you on as allies. Provided that he could contain and control the light. If not, then he, and by extension you, would be of no use to me. 'Twas as simple as that.
So, we've been found wanting. How disheartening. But even as we had fulfilled your conditions, there was no guarantee that we would cooperate. What then?
Well, then I simply kill you all. At the very least, it would restore the world to the way it was before you went about trouncing Light Wardens willy-nilly. Suffice it to say, it would be most inconvenient to have all that light taken away, as I would be lying if I were to claim his actions didn't have me worried.
Saw!
Oh, you still retain your form and your senses, but you have all but become a Sin Eater. Whether you will it or not, your mere existence will serve to engulf the world in light. Those in your company will likely turn into Sin Eaters, and in time you will succumb to your base instincts and hunt Innocence to feast on their sweet, sweet ether. Those few with the will left to fight may rise up against you, but before your absolute might, they will quickly know despair. There is no hope, we are finished, mankind is finished, etc., etc. Ah, the irony. What Vauthrey achieved through bliss, you will achieve through despair. But I have overstayed my welcome. I shall look forward to seeing you bring the world to its knees, hero.
Hexarch!
I have naught to show for all the time and effort I invested in you, but here's a small token for my troubles. I did not expect I could learn aught from man, but I may yet learn something from all the knowledge he has hoarded for his precious hero. I pity you. I really do. Your friends are now your foes. If you do not kill them, they will kill you. When it becomes all too much to bear, seek out my abode in the dark depths of the Tempest. There you may complete your descent into madness with some dignity, far from prying eyes.
Thank you for the follows. Sorry I couldn't respond in the moment. I was busy acting.